Hey guys, it's Aaron, and I thought I would come back and make another YouTube video for you guys to reveal my brand new car, or new to me at least, 2022 Lamborghini Urus. I just picked this up. If you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, any of those other platforms, you would have seen this I got about like a week and a half ago, I want to say. I worked my ass off for this car. As you guys know, this is my second Lamborghini at 20 years old, and I'm truly blessed. I worked really hard to get to this point. It is a beautiful spec. It's yellow on yellow, so kind of like a bumblebee spec, which is really cool. We'll dive deeper into like horsepower, how much I got it for a little bit later in the video, but I just wanted to do a quick montage and show you guys the car. Alright, so the Urus is out of gas, so for this video I may as well just show you guys how much it costs to fill this thing up with gas. I'm pretty much filling it up every 2 days or so, and it is not cheap. So let's go fill it up and let's see how much it costs. Also, while I'm filming the YouTube video, I'm filming a TikTok for you because I promised myself in 2025 I'd film more content for you guys. So I'm working on that, trust me. It's gonna take me a little bit of time. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill her up. Obviously, it's gotta be 93. Gotta make sure the gas comes out before you put her in. All right, put it in. Oh my God, I hate when the gas stations don't have the fucking thing, bro. But let's see what the total ends up becoming. All right, so filled up the Urus. It was actually a little bit shy of $90, $83.25. I'm usually in New York City, so if we're in the city, this is probably gonna run double, maybe even triple. Gas ridiculous in the city, but we're in Jersey right now, so thank God. Not that bad. I have to fill it up again like twice, every like 2 days, so it's really not that bad. I think it's worth it for, you know, smiles per gallon, right? Every time I'm driving this car, I'm happy, I'm smiling, so it's not that big of a deal. And I mean, if you're paying $250,000 for an SUV, you know, gas is gonna come with it, so no complaints at all. Let's go ahead, let's continue filming the video. So I've grown up renting these cars, and I've always wanted a Lamborghini Urus. Been definitely on my bucket list. As you guys know, my first Lamborghini that I had was a Lamborghini Huracan. It was a 2015. This is obviously a little bit newer. It's a 2022, and I got this car essentially brand new. Now it is technically a pre-owned Lamborghini, but I got it with barely any miles on it. It only had one owner on the Carfax prior, so I got really lucky. I got a really good deal. So I was thinking about getting a McLaren 600 LT instead of this car. I decided to pull the trigger on this car because the car was already local. I didn't have to go all the way to Miami to go get the car, and I just got such a good deal on this car. I literally could not resist. Now I do actually still have the G63. If you guys do not remember, in my prior video where I flew out one of my students' Geo, you guys saw the car in that video. I never really made a YouTube video on that because it's a G-Wagon. It's really nothing special. I feel like every rich soccer mom has one of those cars, or any mom in Beverly Hills has it. So I really didn't feel like there was a need to make a video for that car. But Lamborghini Urus is a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more fun for you guys. You guys have been showing me a lot of love on Instagram and TikTok for the purchase of this car. Second Lambo at 20 is something that really I never thought I would accomplish. And it's really crazy how far I've come. But going back to the 600 LT, yeah, like I wanted to get one, but I'm just so worried about McLarens. Like, all my friends who've had McLarens have issues, the car breaks, and I just was worried about reliability. So what I'm thinking about doing is, obviously I just got this car, so I'm gonna be keeping this for a while, but I still have the G63, so I was thinking maybe trade the G63 for something like maybe an R8, or maybe I do go for a 600 LT. So if you guys wanna leave your opinions and what other car I should get in the comments, let me know, because obviously I have a big body SUV. Yes, this car is fun. It has a V8 4-liter, it's a 4-liter 8-cylinder engine. Pushed about 641 horsepower. As I said before, this car essentially has like no miles on it, so it's stock. There's no tune, no exhaust. So I do want to spice this car up a little bit, but even when you do kind of like put a tune and exhaust on a Urus, at the end of the day, it's an SUV. It's a big body. Like, it's not really going to move like an R8 or a Huracan. It's not going to give you that joy that those cars kind of give. So I do want to get something a little bit smaller and a little bit more like a go-kart. So let me know in the comments what I should get for my second car. Should I get an R8? Should I pull the trigger on a 600 LT or maybe even get a 720S? But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. All right, so you guys probably want to do a walk through the car. So I got all the doors opened up, GTA style. Show you guys the full spec of this car. Again, I got a really beautiful spec. I haven't really seen too many yellow on yellow Uruses out there. Now, I do want to change this car up a little bit. We talked about the tune and exhaust, but visual-wise and like aesthetic-wise, the only thing I'm thinking about doing is wrapping this car satin. Since we do have the yellow and yellow interior, I think satin black would just look amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Some people were telling me do the same baby blue that I did on my M4. We'll pop up a picture of some here, but I had this really crazy blue color on my M4 that just looked amazing, and I think it could look pretty cool on the yellow. But it's kind of hard. Like, you don't really have too many options, because if you have a yellow interior, you can't wrap the car red, you can't wrap it, you know, certain colors, because it just doesn't match, doesn't fit. So let me know in the comments what I should wrap it, but I'm definitely thinking satin black. You guys know that's like my iconic color. My Huracan was satin black, my GT was satin black, or my AMG GT was satin black, my AMG G63 was black, satin black. I forget what other cars were satin black. I've had so many cars at this point, I can't even keep track. So let me know in the comments what I should wrap it. But the yellow interior is amazing. You guys gotta come take a look. Just look how beautiful it is. And one thing that I do really like about it, so obviously it has the full yellow like leather seats, diamond stitching, but one like really subtle feature it has is the actual Lamborghini logo is kept in black, and I think that's just like a super classy way of doing it. It's not too much yellow, and then obviously we have this full thing is yellow. And then a really cool thing I really like about the Urus is it has the, so one thing I do really like about the Lamborghini Urus is it has like this double touchscreen kind of thing going on. So up here we have like the infotainment system, so obviously Apple CarPlay, Urus, like change all the settings, and then down here we have the AC, you know, other things that you can play with. Then we have all the modes here. So we have Strada, Sport, Corsa, and Neve. So Strada is like the regular eco mode that you would see in a car. Sport is pretty much half of what Corsa is, so it's like still sporty, still fun, but it's not full aggression. And then Corsa is obviously like all the way, like you're full exhaust, full speed. And then Neve is actually for snow and like slippery. So those are the 4 options that you have when it comes to the Urus. And then here on this side, like that's a different, I think that's the diff, and then that's the steering, and then that's the suspension. And then you got all the other standard things that come with having a car, parking brake, etc. Nothing really too crazy, but I do really like the infotainment system on the Urus. It looks really nice. All right, so moving on to the back. The great thing about the Urus is obviously it has 5 seats. If you guys don't know, I love like just, I don't know, I daily buy supercars. So having a supercar that essentially has 5 seats, you can have friends in there, you can put, you know, fucking big things, I don't know, hockey bags, sticks, stuff like that. It's amazing. So in the back seat, you have a little bit more room than a G63. I actually made a video on my G63. I'll pop it up somewhere here. Here's a few things I hate about my brand new G63. And another thing that is just super annoying, for an SUV, there is absolutely no room in the back. So I'm a pretty tall guy, so I like to have my seat all the way back pretty much. And you can literally see like, there's literally, I can barely fit my hand in there. There's literally no room for someone to sit in the back. But one of my biggest complaints with having the G-Wagon was there's literally no room in the back seat. Now you can see here we have the seat pushed all the way back, but if it's like someone that's a normal size sitting there, tons of room for people to sit in the back. Again, you have like nothing really special here, just like the simple stuff here. But one thing that I was looking for on my Urus was there are some Uruses out there with what we call captain seats. So in the back, instead of having something that you can pull up and down, it's literally just like an actual center console that you can't move. And I really wanted one. And then one of my friends also had a Urus that had TV screens, and I was really looking for TV screens and captain seats. You know, I just couldn't find one, and this deal came up to me and I literally could not say no. But yeah, the back seats, again, simple. You have the all yellow leather seats, and then we have the same black stitching that we have on the front seat. And again, I think it's just like an overall really classy way to do the yellow interior. Like, it's not too much, it's not like eye piercing like the Brabus is, where it's just like full Tiffany, full yellow. Like, I don't think I could do that, but this is like a nice way to actually do it. And then moving to the back of the Urus, the best part about this car is the trunk space. There is just so much room in here, but I don't know, you probably fit, how many people do you think can fit in here? 3, 4? I don't know, you can definitely fit a good amount of people in there, but that's not really what I'm putting in the back.
Yo, Tommy, open the fucking thing. What the fuck? Alright, I'm serious, bro. Open it. Bro, come on. It's not that roomy in here.
Alright. We got the bit for YouTube. I'm serious. Open the trunk.
How's the space back there?
It's not as good as I thought it would be. You can definitely only fit one person back here for sure. All right, I lied to YouTube. Hey, what's up guys? If you want to buy my course, go ahead, click the link down below. So that's really it. And then I think we also have on this side the feature. So if you do want to like put, let's say like you're actually putting some cargo in here, essentially lower the suspension of the car and raise the suspension of the car, which is really cool. They have it on like the Range Rovers as well, which I do like. I was actually thinking about getting the new body Range Rover, but I decided to get this instead. A little bit more flashy, a little bit more my style, and looks really great. All right, so I want to show you guys the sounds of the different exhausts. So we're gonna start it up. We're gonna do Strata revs, Sport revs, and Corsa revs. We'll also do a quick startup for you guys so you guys can hear the car. All right, so we'll do Strata first. And then this is going to be Sport. Really love the sound. And then this is going to be Corsa. Doesn't sound too bad, honestly. For Corsa, really doesn't sound too bad. The car is essentially, again, stock, but when you put tune, downpipe, it's gonna sound crazy. It sounds like a literal complete tractor. We'll pop up a clip of what a stage 2 Urus sounds like. Probably one of the craziest sounding V8s out there. All right guys, so I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Pretty much just like a simple breakdown on my brand, or again, new to me Lamborghini Urus with essentially no miles. I hope you guys like this style of video. Heading into 2025, I definitely wanna be making more videos on YouTube for you guys. A ton of you guys have been DMing me on Instagram, TikTok. Aaron, please make more videos. So it's one of my goals. I'm really working on it. So I hope you guys like this video. Again, do not forget to like, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I'm definitely gonna be making more videos on this car. A few videos that I do have planned in advance. I wanna talk a little bit about the financing journey from, going from an 18-year-old kid in a Lamborghini to a 20-year-old kid with a Lamborghini, because I feel like not a lot of people talk about the difference between financing, leasing, seller finance, all that stuff. And I wanna make like a full transparent video on like how much a car like this actually costs me. Like, what is the insurance, right? How much am I paying per month? How much do I have to put down? So if you guys are interested in a video like that, let me know, because I do want to kind of show you guys like how much money do you actually need to make to maybe buy your dream car. So if you guys are interested in a video like that, let me know. And then I also want to do another YouTube video where I essentially break down my entire car collection that I've had from over the years, from when I was 15 to all the way to where I'm 20, where I'm pretty much just breaking down every single car I've owned. So if you guys have any other YouTube video ideas, let me know, but those are gonna be definitely the videos that I'm working on next for you. And again, I appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And one last thing, one of my other favorite things about the Urus is every time I start up the car, it welcomes me. Welcome, Aaron Grant. It's just good to know someone appreciates me in this world. And my Lamborghini Urus definitely appreciates me.